Welcome back once again. So in this lecture, you're going to be learning about cost control. Now, this is a slightly more advanced feature, but it's very important because it shows you just how much control you have over your ads, and you have the ability to make sure that your advertising pretty much always is profitable. But this is a slightly more advanced feature. In the beginning, we're going to leave this as automatic, but I still want to show you just how to use this and how powerful this can be. Let's dive in. So here we are, and we have this section that is called cost control, right? And it says that it is optional, and of course it says that it is optional because, Facebook wants you to spend as much as possible. Now the thing is, if we leave this blank, then Facebook is going to optimize to show your ads for the lowest cost possible. And now the way that Facebook ads work, when you get to show them and when you not get to show them, is basically, if we look at what we have chosen our placement for Facebook newsfeed, and we have also chosen the type of targeting that we have, detail, the gender, age, etc. So we have a specific audience that we want to show our ads for. Now the thing is, we are not the only people who are trying to show ads for this audience. So the only way for Facebook to know whose ad they are going to show to this audience is simply to show it to the person who is paying the most for it. So it goes without saying that the more advertisers there are, the more the cost is going to be per landing page view. And the less advertisers there are, the lower the cost is going to be for your landing page view. Basically, this is an auction house and you are bidding to have your ad being shown. Now the thing is, if you don't write in your cost control here, well, that means that you allow Facebook to do the bidding for you, all right? And that's good in the beginning because we don't have any data, and also Facebook doesn't have any data from our account, so it's very hard for them to properly optimize things, but they're gonna do the best they can with the lowest bid. However, once we do have data, we can set some maximum bidding costs. And this is great because this gives us control. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So in order for us to set a cost control, we need to have some data already, right? The first thing that we need to have is that we need to know our profit. And what is profit? Well, that is your revenue minus your expenses. Let me show you what I mean. So take this product as an example. We're trying to sell this product and you can see that the price is $19.95. So that means that if we sell this product to someone who clicks on it, well, then we are going to get $19.95 from that sale. But that is not our profit, because we're also paying money to have this product taken to the customer. So let's say that we were creating this product ourselves. We would have to pay for the material, we would have to pay for the assembly, we would have to pay for the shipping, and all of those things would cost a lot of money. And we might also have some employees and they would be on a payroll and we would need to calculate that as well. So all of those are expenses, right? So once I take this sum and I minus the expenses, that is when we have the profit. So to make things simple, we are actually drop shipping this. So that means that in order to deliver this to the customers, we only have two major costs. That means that we have to buy it from the supplier, which costs us $2, right? That's $2 to buy the product from the supplier. And then another $2 to ship it to the customer. So that means that our expenses to have this product gets taken to the customer are $4. So to understand our profit, all we need to do is that we take 19 minus $4, and that would result in $15.95. Now, to make the example easier, let's say that we actually have some expenses that were $4.95. So let's say that our profit for this product was just $15 to make the calculations easier, all right? So understand then that we have the revenue, that is the total that you're gonna get from the sale, minus the expenses equals your profit. So that means that in this example, that's going to be our profit from this product are $15. All right, let's head back. So we know that the profit is $15, right? Next up, we need to know our conversion rate. Conversion rate meaning how many people that actually buy the product who enter our website. So let's say that we have some data on this. Now, normally you have a conversion rate depending on your industry, there's going to be anywhere between 2 and 6%, sometimes higher, sometimes lower. But let's say that we have some data on this and our conversion rate is actually 5%. All right, now we can do some calculations. So what we're going to do now is that we are going to take 100 landing page views and we are going to times that with 0.05. 0.05, that's 5%. So that means that out of 100 landing page views, meaning 100 people entering our website, 5 of those people are actually going to be buying our product, our bracelet, right? So now that we know that 5 out of 100 people are actually going to buy our product, we can calculate how much 100 landing page views are worth to us, right? So we're just gonna take 5 times $15, which equals $75, right? So the interesting thing here now is that we know that 100 landing page views is at the value for us of $75, because we know that if we get 100 landing page views to our website, we are on average going to make $75. Make sense? So this is some great data, and we're calculating this just from understanding our profit and understanding our conversion rate. So 100 landing page views, it has the value of $75 for us. So next up, we can actually take those $75, that is 75, and divide it with 100. So we're taking the value of all of those landing pages and dividing it with the amount of landing page views we're getting. And that means that each landing page view is worth $0.75 for us. Are you following with me so far? Because now we're calculating that if we get 100 landing page views, right, then 5 out of those 100 are going to actually buy our product, which is going to make us $75. So that means that each and every landing page view on average is going to be valued $0.75. All right? So that means that our cost control is going to be $0.75. So that means that if we bid a maximum of $0.75, we can stay profitable. All right? This is some really great news. Let's head back. So now at this point, we know that for our cost control with the data that we have, we would enter in $0.75, because if we make sure that we don't pay more than that, we are going to remain profitable based on the calculations that we have. Now understand, Facebook are always trying to optimize for your lowest costs, right? So that means that you're not going to be paying $0.75 for the different times that your ad actually gets a landing page view. Rather, it's the maximum that you're going to be paying. So you might even be paying as little as 0.1. What we're setting here is the cost control, the maximum. All right? So I hope you followed that calculation. If not, just rewind and go through it again, because once you get it, it's actually quite simple and very powerful. Now next up, we have 2 additional bidding strategies, and that is the cost cap and the bidding cap. And these are different because the cost cap basically says that you are not going to pay more than an average of 0.75 per bid. So that means that some bids, they might be a little bit more, but then the others are going to be a little bit less. But for your entire budget, which we're going to go through in the next lecture, you are going to have an average of 0.75, right? So if they see that there's a great opportunity by going to 0.8 or 0.9, then Facebook will do so. So this cost cap, it allows them to do an average and then go a little lower later to even things out. The bidding cap is different because it's very strict. It means that even if there was an opportunity at 0.76, Facebook would not show your ad because it's strictly capped at 0.75, right? So this is the more advanced technique and the more strict and precise technique, but once you have your data, you can truly optimize with this one. So once you have the data later on, as you become more advanced, I recommend you to stick with the bid cap, all right? Because that's more strict, but once again, you're going to want to try them both out and see which gives you the best results. But in my experience, generally, the bid cap is more powerful. So now you know what cost control is and how it works and how you will be using it. However, as we are rookies and we probably don't have that sort of data yet, and it might take a while before we have it, we're not going to set a cost control. We are going to hope for Facebook to optimize them for the lowest cost for us based on our total budget. So remember, we want to give Facebook as little control as possible, but in the beginning, we have no choice. It's just something that we're going to have to work up as we go and as we become more advanced. You're going to want to use cost control when you have somewhere between 25 to maybe 50 conversions per week. That means quite a bit of sales per week, because this is a more advanced feature and you want Facebook to be able to optimize this feature for you as long as they get data. The more data Facebook gets, the better they are at optimizing the ads for you. So if this felt advanced, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about this for quite some time, but now you know how it works, you know how precise it can be, and we will be using this as we go on later on in the course and as we become more advanced. For now, we leave this as blank. We allow Facebook to optimize it for us, and we're still gonna have some great results from that. And we can still get some really great results from that. All right, so then we can hide the additional bid strategies because we're not using them. We are allowing Facebook to optimizing for us. Next up, we're going to go through the budget and schedule. All right, I hope you're having fun. See you in the next lecture.